Hey guys, today's December the 13th of 2013. Ooh, it's a spooky evil day according to folklore in, I guess, in the world or in the US. But don't let the market spook you. Things are looking positive. And I want to go over the euro and just give you my thoughts and my opinions. And just that's pretty much it. I just see what I see in the charts and just tell you what I see, and that's about it. You take what's good and throw away what's the bad. And know that trading the markets is very risky. So please consult a professional financial advisor. But that being said, let's get into the charts. Okay, as you can see, we were negative really bad yesterday. No, not that bad, but it was a downside day. And then the Asian markets got a little positive. You got the Hang Seng, the Nikkei positive. Uh, the Shanghai is not that great. And then the Europe session, kind of there. DAX is borderline. So they're trying to get positive. It looks like they want to close positive this weekend, or today. So I'm thinking maybe the U.S. session is going to get a nice little pop and close positive. In regards to economic news, 7:30 PPI was released. If you want to know what PPI means, you go to Forex Factory if you want to learn and click on that button, and it shows you everything and why it's important. The red means that it could give you a high impact, so going to give you a lot of volatility, a lot of action, and that's what we like as scalpers and traders. And you get an understanding of it. So it was minus 0.1%. Forecast was 0.0, and that was negative. So the dollar tanked and the euro got a pop. Core PPI came out the same as forecast, so that was good. And in regards to my Gann emblem dates to watch for December for euro, you got the 19th, and today's the 13th. From the September 6th pivot low, you got a vibration on the 13th with two dates. So it looks like this is probably going to be a pivot low for the day, and then maybe a pivot high the 19th, and you got the 20th that has three. So that's going to be interesting. The 20th will be Friday, next Friday. And then you got the 16th that I got an eye on, the 19th and the 20th. So 16, 19, and 20. The 16 is from the square of 9 that I got an eye on. Right here today, see the swing low of 11.7. Right here, you got December 13th today. So it looks like it's making a pivot low as of now. Anything could change. And then you got the 16, and then you got the 19th. So those are the dates I got, on my radar right now. That's kind of vibrating with other stuff that I'm doing. So with that, let's get to the charts. All right, so this is the action we have. Nothing's changed. We just had a little downside, and now we're back up because of the economic news. And my stop is around 36.63, somewhere around right here. And I was going to trail it up if this was going to be taken out. I was just going to get out if the volume and pressure to the downside was pretty strong. But right now I'm giving it a little wiggle room. This is the ABC, and we're stuck at this pyramid level right here, which is 65%, that 37.63. In regards to retracement, from here to here, you're at the 25%, which is at 36.97. You're good. This is good. This is just a little noise, but this is good. Crack this, and then you're gonna get me stopped out, and that's not gonna be good. But at least I'm gonna lock in some kind of profits. But my expectation is that it's gonna go higher. This high at the 11th was pretty interesting. I thought this was gonna be the high because I was looking at some planetary alignments and stuff like that and vibrations, and it kind of looked very compelling. And it could still be compelling, and I could be all wrong. And this is probably the high now, but we'll see. We will see. But other than that, there's nothing else to show on this chart. Everything else is just pretty good. And that's it. Let's go into the big chart. Okay, so this is my grid. My last video, I was telling you that euro needed to stay above this trend line right here, and it's failed, and it's down here, and this is a price action right now. It's 37.45. And it needs to get up here. It needs to get up here. It needs to close today up here, or I don't know. The longer we stay around here, the uglier it's going to get. That's my 20, my 50, my 100, and my 200 simple moving average. What else we got here? Yeah, I think that's it for that. Let's glance this chart and see what we got. I don't think nothing's changed here. Yeah, nothing's changed here. Woody's R1 monthly level is at 37.49, and we're now right below it. So that's, I mean, it could be resistance right now, but that's the pivot that we got, and this is a market profile. So this is all, you know, so could be support. It's support now. That's why it bounced up. Besides the economic news, but I want to go to the monthly because that's where my concern is on the euro. You see this cloud right here? That whole red thing, that's all resistance. And once it gets there, it's going to consolidate. You got the 50% Fibonacci level there. You got this resistance level right here. And this red line that goes across, that's the medium line on the monthly linear regression. That's pretty much the line in the sand. It's going across. You can see that the monthly kissed it there, failed. Pierced it here, failed. And now we're here again. So this is going to be the drama. This is where the action is going to be at, right here. Are we going to get higher? Because if we do, then your next level to the watch, if we get up here, will be the 38.45, the value area high, which is at 39.16, and then out of the cloud, which is 39.57. You get above this, then we are smoking. Let's look at the big picture, and then I can wrap this video up and scalp the U.S. session. Let's look at the map of what's going on, and you can see that euro, it's hanging borderline positive, negative. The yen got a nice little pop against the dollar. And then this is positive here. The Swissy, Aussie is kind of borderline positive, not as strong. And the New Zealand is a little stronger. So that's what we have. CAD is a little lower, losing, and then the pound. So let's see what we got. So this is my monthly, 12-hour, monthly, weekly, daily, and 12-hour. So that's how I look at the big picture. And you can see that we're starting to get a little weakness here, but it crossed. But it looks like it was maybe a bear trap. And we're still positive because team is green. But this is showing you signs of weakness already. The MACD turn, is pushing lower. This could give you a snapback, so I wouldn't short it until I see that the 50 leaves the CCI zoom level, and then maybe we could start trending lower, and I'm gonna have to get stopped out. But the cycle it looks like it's in as the high as of right now. These need to start turning up if we're gonna get any action to the upside, like here. All these need to look like this. And this is negative, but still above the zero line, and this is not looking good either. On the daily, same thing. It's showing you all the resistance right here, but still positive. Still positive here. This could set up for a nice little snapback going up. This concerns me. The Fisher signal's on, so that means the cycle's to the downside. And this hasn't broken the 50. Same thing here, and we got a blue bar on the daily. So it's showing a little weakness, but you're still above the 20 and the 50, and you're kind of like in the noise level right now with the mobile bands. Price is like right in between, and you're like hovering right at the 12.5% level right there. That's the 25. That's the 37.5, which could be the 38.2 Fibonacci level. And then on the weekly, everything looks positive. Everything looks like it wants to explode. This kind of not negative. It's just kind of like in the middle, chop. positive. This is turning positive. Positive. Monthly is positive. Everything's positive. So this is where the action is. You got the full moon coming up, somewhere around here, whatever this date is, or close, the 16th or the 17th. So that's going to be interesting to watch because of the square 9 and the full moon. And then you got the equinox, which is December the 21st. I believe that's a Saturday. Yep. So it could affect for Friday the 20th. So there's in those days I got them lined up with the August 20 pivot high. So there's going to be a lot of vibrations going on here. So just want to give you my thoughts. I know the way of trading that I do is a little weird and esoteric, but it's been very successful for me. So I figured just share what I know. And you pick up the good stuff and throw away the bad stuff. Good trading, man. Make some money. And I'll see you next week. Peace.